I'm Candace Scalese. It's time for CBS 21 Next. Today we are talking about President Trump visiting central Pennsylvania. He is in the Poconos, Scranton area, and that's where we find my co-anchor, Joel D. Smith, today. So reception's a little funny, but we're going to get through this together, Joel D. Tell me a little bit. I can see people walking in right now. Where are you? What's going on?
It's the Mount Airy Casino. This is in Scranton, or you can basically say the Poconos. We're about 10 minutes from Kalahari, if you've ever had a family visit over there. This is one of their ballrooms. So it's a casino, huge place, but this place is not so big. Maybe 12 to 1,500 can fit in here. They just opened the doors, so a select few will be able to come in here. We've covered Donald Trump events that have 12, 15,000 people, and this is not going to be one of those. The theme here is going to be affordability. You can see in the distance there, lower prices, bigger paychecks. So right away, you can tell what the theme is going to be, Candace.
Yeah, okay, so smaller venue, really focusing on the economy. I know something he's been talking about is lower gas prices, that they are below $3 a gallon nationwide. But there are some questions about the economy and making America affordable for everybody. What is the pulse around that area? What are people saying that you spoke to earlier today?
Yeah, I went out a little bit earlier, just not a lot of folks, but a couple gas stations in town, people that are not here, so theoretically maybe they won't be the typical Trump supporters. But they say they're giving the president a chance. Let's put this in perspective. This is an area that voted for Joe Biden in 2020 by about 5,000 votes, and a slim margin for Donald Trump in 2024 by about 600 votes. So it's a swingable area, which is probably why he's here, right? The midterm election cycle basically started now, even though it's 10 months away. It'll be next November, 11 months away. But the people are ready to talk about things and get things going. The people I talked to said, you know what, we're going to give them a chance, but we got to start seeing some results. And so they want results, and they want to start feeling the change, whether it's at the pump or at the grocery store. So those are the things that people are talking about as they are at the gas stations, coming around, and probably in here as well, because they want to know that it's not just talk, that things can happen between now and next November.
Yeah, certainly. What is the general pulse there in the room as people file in? Do people seem excited? What time is he expected to speak tonight?
Well, the schedule is 6 o'clock. I don't think I've ever been to a Trump event that the timing worked out accurately. It's always a little bit later. That's just how it goes with 50 people. They have people to meet backstage and talk to and get ready. I did see another politician, Dan User, who represents an area not too far from here as well. Keep in mind, the midterm elections are not about Trump per se, because he's not going to be on a ballot ever again. But it is about who will have control of the Congress moving forward past next November. And so there's some vulnerable seats in this area. That is why he's here, to highlight, vote for my side, and we're going to help you out better than the other side will. So that's going to be the theme you're basically going to hear throughout the next 11 months before next November, the huge midterm elections that traditionally are not so good for the incumbent when it comes to the presidency, but they're trying to change that around, especially in a district like this that's purple, and a state that's purple as well, Candace.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what other trips the president makes, whether in central Pennsylvania or throughout the country as we get closer to those midterms over the next year or so. Anything else you want to add before we close things off and you get ready for the president's visit tonight?
Yeah, so people are excited, and I know there's going to be people that don't get in. It's 12 to 1,500 people. A lot of folks are here already. I saw them in the hallways packed. They're wearing their Trump stuff. They had the feel of the election cycle again, and I think that's part of what the president enjoys. He likes people. He likes performing. This is his venue. This is his kind of place. He's going to get a lot of affirmation and cheers and smiles tonight. Not something he gets every day, but something that he yearns for, and a lot of political animals like to get back into this atmosphere. It kind of regenerates their juices. And it's not too far from D.C. where he can make a quick trip and get back. So I anticipate him being in a good mood. These people will definitely be cheering him on. And even if they don't like exactly where the economy is now, they're hoping that in the not too distant future, things can change.
Yeah, we talked to some voters in Harrisburg today to get their pulse about what they think, how they would grade the president right now. So we're going to hear from them later on tonight at 5 and 6. And we'll check back in with you, too, as things get started and as we wait for the president to start to speak. So thanks for joining us, Joel G., and we'll see you tonight on the news.